How confident are you that the breakfast bar or yogurt you handed your child is truly good for them? What if those labels, whole grain, low fat, immunity boost, are nothing more than clever traps? Imagine one spoonful, one bite, turning into a dose of hidden sugar, misleading marketing, or undeclared ingredients. Today, we peel back the glossy packaging and expose the truth behind Yoplait, Nature Valley, and Special K, brands you trust, claims you believe, and what they don't tell you. Welcome to Biz World Explorer, where we dig deep into the stories corporations would rather keep hidden. If you like getting the facts behind what you buy, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. In this episode, we'll reveal how 3 major food brands packaged as healthy are built on illusions, and sometimes outright deception. Part 1. Yoplait, the yogurt that wears a mask 1. The pink ribbon that masked a problem. Yoplait has long tied itself to causes like breast cancer awareness. But critics have exposed a harsh paradox. While the brand championed women's health, it quietly used milk from cows injected with RBGH, recombinant bovine growth hormone, a synthetic hormone banned in many countries over health concerns. Becaction.org. In 2008, after pressure from advocacy groups, Yoplait finally agreed to stop using RBGH in its products. bcaction.org. That move wasn't just about safety, it was about optics. It allowed Yoplait to keep its pink ribbon image, while the change itself only came after being exposed. 2. Packaging and marketing. The health halo Yoplait's marketing presses every button. Light, low-fat, calcium-rich, probiotic, fruit on the bottom. But a deep dive by the Cornucopia Institute revealed a darker side. Some yogurts are loaded with sugars, artificial sweeteners, emulsifiers, and colors, turning what seems healthy into a disguised dessert. Cornucopia Institute. These brands ride on yogurt's legacy as a health food, then slip in additives that make them more soda-like than nutritious snack. 3. Gelatin, transparency, and dietary concerns. Here's a shocking one. Yoplait has been accused of including beef-derived gelatin in its yogurts without properly disclosing it, something that deeply offends some consumers for religious or dietary reasons. Drypulse.com. A Hindu activist pointed out that Yoplait's label didn't clearly indicate the gelatin source, leading to calls for recall or apology. Drypulse.com. Whether intentional or not, this raises a red flag. If a brand hides the source of gelatin, what else might it be omitting? 4. Legal disputes and brand battles. More recently, Yoplait filed a lawsuit in Ireland accusing Danone, maker of competing yogurts, of product imitation, claiming that Danone copied its Skyer-style yogurt design. Foodmanufacture.co.uk. While this isn't directly a health claim issue, it points to how fiercely these dairy brands guard their image, and how much value lies in innovative packaging and branding. Takeaway for Yoplait. It's not enough to trust a name. Your yogurt might be low-fat, fruit-layered, or probiotic, but that doesn't guarantee transparency, purity, or honesty. Part 2. Nature Valley, the granola bar's dark secret. Nature Valley is everywhere. In lunchboxes, gyms, gas stations, its packaging shouts 100% whole grain oats and wholesome energy. But critics argue that underneath, the bars are masking sweetened processed food dressed as health. 1. Marketing versus reality, hidden sugars and fats. Though labeled whole grain, many Nature Valley bars contain dozens of grams of added sugar and refined oils. Some bars use flavorings and sweeteners that push them into the realm of candy bars, not healthy snacks. Because the claims focus on key positive words, whole grain, oats, heart healthy, Negative parts, like high sugar or refined oil, are buried deep in the ingredients list where few consumers read. 2. Backlash and boycotts. Nature Valley is part of General Mills' portfolio. In recent years, General Mills has faced consumer boycotts targeting brands like Nature Valley, Yoplait, Betty Crocker, and more, accusing them of pushing processed products under the guise of better-for-you foods. Newsweek. The irony, when you're trusted as a healthy snack, you're held to higher standards. The backlash suggests many people feel those brands have broken that trust. 3. What the research says. Independent reports, such as from the Cornucopia Institute, have flagged the granola bar industry, including Nature Valley, for turning a genuine health food category into a high-sugar, over-processed snack market. Cornucopia Institute. In effect, Nature Valley and its peers ride the halo of health food, while slipping in elements that make them closer to candy bars. Part 3. Special K, the cereal that lied. Special K built its brand around weight loss, lean bodies, and balanced nutrition. But the reality behind those claims has repeatedly caught the attention of watchdogs, regulators, and plaintiffs. 1. Ads banned, full of goodness. That wasn't in the UK. Kellogg's ran a TV advertisement claiming that Special K was full of goodness and nutritious. Regulators found the ad misleading because the supporting text, vitamin B2 contributing to skin health, was removed too early on screen, making the general claim unverifiable. The Advertising Standards Authority banned the ad. The ruling, you can't make a broad health claim unless the specific benefit is clearly linked and stays visible with that claim. 2. Lawsuit. Where are the berries and almonds? In 2022, a class action was filed against Kellogg's arguing that Special K cranberry almond chewy nut bars were misleading, showing pictures of many almonds and cranberries, yet in reality had more peanuts, raisins, or filler than what the consumer would expect. This shows the mismatch between perceived premium ingredients and actual composition. 3. Recall glass in Special K. Yes, a real product. Recall, the Special K Red Berries cereal was recalled because of possible glass fragments in some boxes. CharlesBoyk.com. That's not a sugar issue. It's a straight-up manufacturing failure with safety implications. 4. Brand decline, health claims losing force. Even inside Kellogg, the health halo is fading. Recent reports show sales for the health-oriented Special K brand are declining, largely because consumers are growing more skeptical of diet cereals when they see through vague claims. BakingBusiness.com. Takeaway for Special K, flashy marketing, banned ads, class action suits, and recalls. This is a brand whose reputation has been tested multiple times. If this is starting to make you rethink what's in your pantry, do this right now. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Because here's what's coming next. Real steps to defend yourself against food deception and protect your family from pricey lies masked as healthy. Part 4. The bigger pattern. How healthy. Labels mislead you. What we've seen in Yoplait, Nature Valley, and Special K is not random. There's a systemic playbook used by many big food brands. Let's dissect that. 1. The halo effect. Pick a single virtue, whole grain, real fruit, low fat, and build the marketing around it. Consumers then unconsciously forgive or ignore the negatives, added sugars, refined oils, additives. 2. Misleading general claims. Brands use vague phrases like goodness, balanced, naturally, real. Regulators often demand a specific, authorized benefit, but these general claims slip through if they accompany approved statements. But as we saw with Special K, sometimes the support is hidden or deleted mid-ad. 3. Selective ingredient disclosure. Problems like sugar content, artificial sweeteners, processing aids, colors, gelatin sources, or mislabeling, e.g. more peanuts than almonds, are tucked into long ingredient lines. Many consumers never read that far. 4. Safety failures and recalls. The real danger is not just deception, it's contamination, mislabeling, and hidden risks. Yoplait's undisclosed gelatin, Special K's glass fragments, Nature Valley's processing slip-ups. They all show that trust is broken in production pipelines, not just marketing. 5. Legal and regulatory pushback. As consumers grow savvier, regulators, consumer advocates, and lawsuits are beginning to chip away at these practices. But change is slow, and many deceptive practices remain legal, just barely. 6. Your shield. Informed consumption. You now have one advantage: awareness. When you know the tactics, you can see past the packaging, read the fine print, scrutinize general claims, favor simple ingredient lists, and don't let the healthy brand label lull you into complacency. Part 5. What you can do right now, your defense plan. Flip the package. Always scan full ingredient list, not just the front claims. Watch sugar and processed oils. If sugar appears in the top 3 ingredients, question it. Know your triggers. If you or your family has allergies, note undisclosed sources like gelatin, weird ingredients. Favor minimalism. Fewer ingredients often means less room for deception. Use recall alerts. Apps, newsletters, and government websites alert you when brands slip. Vote with your wallet. Support brands that are transparent, local, or small scale. Speak up, file complaints, join consumer groups, share information. Big brands fear public scrutiny more than lawsuits. Thanks for sticking with me through that deep dive. I hope the next time you reach for Yoplait, Nature Valley, or Special K, you'll see beyond the packaging and choose wisely. If you found this video powerful, please like, subscribe, and share with friends and family who deserve the truth. At BizWorld Explorer, we'll keep digging into what the labels won't tell you. Stay sharp, stay skeptical. Until next time.